Good morning. It is Friday. I have a couple of shout outs for you. But first of all, I thought I'd update you guys. I know a lot of you are friends with me on Facebook, and you saw my post Tuesday about taking my husband to his chemotherapy. Well, the end results of that were, well, I'll tell you what happened. I stepped out onto the cement of our back door. There's like a 4.5-inch drop, and from the kitchen, to outside. And I thought I hit a spot there where there was no ice, because there was ice on the sidewalk, because I'd planned on stepping there and then stepping over to the crunchy ice so I could walk on it. Well, apparently there's also cement ice. It's not quite black ice, but it looks the color of cement that's dry. So my feet went out from under me. I landed my rear end and everything outside the house, and my right shoulder blade and elbow landed in the threshold on the tiled cement. Yeah. And of course my husband, he said, "Did you fall?" I said, "What was the giveaway? The yelp or the oof?" And then he asked, "Are you hurt?" I said, "I don't know. I think I may have broke a rib or my arm." And he goes, "Let me help you up." And I'm like, "No, just let me sit here a minute and figure out what's going on." So, of course, had to get up, and was able to get up on my own, and immediately knew there was something wrong with the elbow and the shoulder blade. But I wasn't going to tell him, because we had to get our asses in gear to get to his chemotherapy in Williamsport. So we went on, and my left ankle was hurting, and things hurting. I get over there, and I also had to do some other things, as well as call the doctor and ask her to send x-ray orders over to Williamsport Hospital so I could go over there and get x-rays while Thomas is doing his chemotherapy, and go run the errands I needed to run while I was that way. So got all that done, and the end result is on my left foot I have a broken toe and a slightly strained ankle, and the right shoulder blade has a hairline fracture, as well as my elbow. Now, if you don't want to see what it looks like, turn away right now, because I'm going to show you the elbow. This is the end result of the elbow. You can see it's very discolored. So it's a hairline fracture. And of course, there are very rare things you can do for shoulder blades and elbows when there's that kind of fracture. So it's basically, they told me to ice it, put it in a sling, keep it still for about a week, and then start moving it. I don't have that kind of time. And I found that when I babied it that day, Tuesday, when we got home, that babying it and keeping it still and just icing it made it so stiff and more painful that wasn't happening. So I've been moving it. Did call the physical therapist I normally use, and just talked with her, and I said, I know, they're probably going to want me to come do physical therapy. She goes, no reason. Just keep moving it the way you normally move it. Unless you have some range of motion issues, you're good to go. She said there's not a whole lot you can do for those kind of things. Tylenol, ice, that's it. So that's what I've been doing. And let me tell you, when you pull down your pants or pull up your pants, it's a very interesting experience. Yeah. Husband had a bad reaction to his chemotherapy this time. A lot of nausea and vomiting, um, which I knew was going to happen because the Oliphant that's in the chemotherapy was a higher dosage. And then, of course, the Oliphant is going to be removed for the chemotherapy. So when it goes in March the 9th, they substitute the Oliphant for Avastin. And any of you that know Avastin, they have some rare side effects. You know, heart attack, stroke. Nothing big. So, and then I think after that, then they will do either a PET scan or CAT scan to see if it's working. You know, he did draw his cancer markers. They haven't got the results of those yet, so we're just waiting to find out if they've gone down a little bit. You know, they were close to 1,600, so we're hoping they did go down a little bit. That's it for that, and now let's get on to the shout-outs. The first one is our own Pat Frazier, and it is Sparkles Hope Chest. I don't know if she plans on doing any more videos, but she had winnings, so she put up a video showing that. I'm kind of hoping that she continues. You know, I always hope you guys will. It's a lot of fun. And plus, we get to meet each other, talk to each other through emails, those kind of things. It's fun. The next gal is Simply Dune, and this is Lorna. And her mother always called her Lorna Dune. I believe she is in South Africa, like Ursula of OMG Granny. So I'm enjoying hers as well. And then there is Linda Simpson. And I believe Linda is in England. I'm not positive, but I think she's in England. She does crochet well as well. Most of these gals do crochet. Then there is Amva B Crochet. And there's a lot of how-tos on that channel. Beautiful how-tos. And then there is Mikola Albrecht. I think that's how you pronounce that. I believe she does knitting and crochet. Don't quote me on that. But a lot of beautiful, interesting things. And then there is Crochet with Sumi. And let me tell you, a lot of beautiful how-tos. I posted yesterday in the group the one she just recently put up, which is a Tunisian orchid. Stunning. So it's a how-to do that. But the one before that I saw was a leaf crochet pot holder. Beautiful. And all of hers are how-tos. So check out Sumi's channel. And then there is Handmade by Stacy J. She does knitting and crochet and also does a lot of how-tos. So that is it for the shout-outs today. I hope you will enjoy those. Everybody have a blessed week. And I will tell you, the winner has not come forward yet to claim her prize. So, because of all the storms and the power outages, I will probably extend her claim time if she hasn't claimed it by Monday. And I have tried to send an email to her as well. So hopefully she'll get back to me to let me know where to send her prize. So we'll just kind of go with the flow Monday, because I know this did a lot of damage to a lot of places, and I know some folks in Texas still don't have power up. I understand that from friends that live in Texas. There are still some regions that do not have power. So we'll just kind of play it by ear and maybe extend that to next week. And of course, next week I am planning on having another bag to go out. So, look forward to that. All right, guys, everybody have a blessed week. The only other thing I would tell you is if you are missing some of your favorite channels with YouTube, you might want to make sure that you like the video at the very least if you don't comment. YouTube has a bad habit. If you've not liked the videos or commented on them in a while, they will unsubscribe you from those channels. So you might want to do that. Make sure that you're at least, at the very least, liking the video or make a comment, thanks, hi, something. I know I'm bad about watching a lot of channels not making comments, and then I lose the channel and I'm like, where'd they go? So I am trying to remember to do at the very least to like them and also just say a simple comment on each of the videos that I watch. All right, everybody have a great week. Remember to be kind to one another, love one another, and let's pray for our nation as always. Love you guys. Bye.